So I want to talk about the metaverse, and I'm going to go into it if you take it at face value, and I'm going to go into it what I think it's really saying and what is going on, because this is the way I look at things. I started doing this a few months ago. It was just like it was like I was able to actually understand what things really meant and what they were really saying and pointing towards. But I think that going meta is our goal, correct? Like we want to go meta. I feel like we have done that for the most part. So if I'm looking at it, and this could just be me grasping onto something that's not there, I don't believe so. But if I'm looking at this correctly, this is a good sign um, of things to come. However, if I look at this at face value, I personally, and this is just my opinion. I already believe that we are. I already believe that we are in an illusion. I already believe that this is a dream within a dream. I already believe that there's a matrix encoded on top of this coding, programming. So, why would you want to go into another matrix or go into a VR world? It's like we're trying to get to reality and actually live in reality. We're not trying to escape it or trying to go into a digital world. It's just I'm not entirely sure what I'm not entirely sure what to make of this really, because it's like you have people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars for digital plots of land and for digital items, and this is going to influence the youth or influence people that do not know themselves or understand what this is. It's going to influence them to go down that path. And it's just making things more fake. It's just making things more fake than they already are. So what I see that could possibly happen if we're taking this at face value, which I'm not worried either way because I'm not doing that, so I'm going to be out here living. Um, I do believe people's going to get addicted to it because people are already addicted to video games. People are addicted to things. So this is, I guess, my concern would be: what if people were anxious or depressed or had like some messed up social anxiety problem, like horrible, like where they couldn't even go outside hardly or talk to people. So instead of trying to fix that, my concern would be that everyone's gonna put on this headset and live in some digital world, and no one like I already believe social media for the most part has took away a lot of like face-to-face interactions with people, so it's like made people less confident about themselves, especially if you grew up during this era. I believe it would just make you less confident about yourself and less social. I believe it would make you more anxious. I believe there's actually studies done on this. But nonetheless, my concern would be it would amplify times 100. Um, and I also really question this. I don't think, like, I don't believe this at all. Like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist to think they are trying to do anything. But there's just too much weird stuff went on the past couple of years that I understand and believe it's 100% to help you wake up, like to get you to snap out of it. Be like, this is so insane. Like, you really believe this is what it is? So it's all good. But if you want to look at it at face value and see that there could be some issues going down the road, that would be it. That would be it. It would also, going back to this though, what's the point of distracting a world where they're in a VR headset, where they're living in a completely bullshit reality? Like we're already removed from reality to a degree, and you can get closer and closer to the core of reality. But you're not going to be able to get closer and closer to the core of reality by going deeper and deeper into an illusion. And I feel like that is what the metaverse is. Now, I do believe that, like, I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it. If you want to do it, do it. Like, I'm not coming here to say that. I'm just saying, in moderation, I don't see anything wrong with it because there's already VR, like little worlds you can go into and interact with people. No issue at all. It's just what the metaverse is really pushing. It it's almost it appears to me anyway. It's almost like a game app. You know how you can get one of those free to play game apps, but then you have to pay to do this and that to actually have fun in the app. That's what it's looking like to me, and I don't want any part of it. So that's just my thoughts on it. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm not saying anything, but I'm more so look to the big picture, the metaverse. We have been going meta. We're still trying to get fully meta, and we want to head meta. And if people want to, if people want to do that, like if you don't look at it from the perspective I'm looking at it at, and you're just looking at it from a face value perspective, then if that's what people want to do, let them do it. Like if they choose to go into a VR world and live out their life there, let them. We'll just stay out here and enjoy it. So it is a game of form and the play of life. I'm you talking to you. I love you dearly and deeply, and this is what we do. We create illusions, we have an experience, we tell stories, snap out of it, wake up through a guided process, and then enjoy our creation. Co creation. Actually living, not the experience you've had up until recently. So, wake up.